Hello everyone, my name is Lucy and welcome to the YMCA Virtual Studio. Today we're going to do mat Pilates. We're going to combine a little bit of IMX Pilates, which is a standard class at the YMCA, as well as Joseph Pilates' method, some of his 34 exercises in his book. So I would like you just to have a ring. If you don't have a ring, don't worry about it. It's not something that you need, but if you have it, keep it close by. And then your mat. We're going to start standing with a little bit of a warm-up. If you're ready, bare feet. Good. We're going to take it. Inhale. Good. And I want you to reach with the right. Pull the left arm down, and then both hands on the shoulder. And then the right arm down. Pull it in. Good. And lift. And center, good, and stretch, and center. Now take that hand position and go left and center, so spine rotation, and center. Try that again. Try to keep the hips front and center. To the right and center. Let's tilt to our right and center, to our left and center. One more time, straight arms and center, straight arms and center. Reach out and stretch, reach forward and back, reach forward, back, and stretch. One more time. Forward, up, and stretch. Open the arms. Reach to the left and center. Reach to the right. Down with the arms. Shoulder right. You're rolling forward, up, and back. Forward, up, and back. Forward, up, and back. Two more. Good. Hands on the rib cage. Breathing. Inhale through the nose. Exhale through the mouth. Expanding the rib cage. Closing the rib cage. Now, when the rib cage stabilizes, the pelvic is neutral, and vice versa. So they do work together. And hold it, exhale, and inhale. Good. Bring it down to the belly. Same thing. I want you to feel the belly rise and drawn in. Inhale through the nose. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. So the belly rises, and then it draws in on the contraction as you exhale. Inhale. Rises, exhale. Bring it in. Good. And now, take the arms up again and open. This time, open the legs a little wider. So we're going to do, rotate to the left, reach up and look at your left hand and let the foot stay solid. Fan the arms back and go to the other side, other foot. Look up at the right hand. And do two more for me. So, fan. So this is your standing saw. One of Joseph Pilates' methods in his book. One of his exercises. One more time. Now walk your hands to the center. Feet facing me. Go to the right as you bend, feeling the left inner thigh. Come center, keep your hands firmly on the floor. Now, go to your left, feeling the right inner thigh stretch. Come center. Try that one more time for me. Ready? Go to the right, nice and deep, and center, and left, and center. Good. Come down to the center of your mat. And we're going to start working with feet. Now, feet are very important because they involve using the apparatuses of Pilates. Joseph Pilates used to have a class. I don't know if he still does, but he used to have a class just for feet. And his wife used to teach that class. So what I want you to do is curl the toes and then the foot. Now I'm moving in two parts. Now watch, I stretch my foot, but my toes are still flexed. Now I stretch my toes. Toes flex, then the feet push through the heels. And then the foot stretches, and then the toes point. Now we link it together. One movement, flex, one movement, point. One movement, flex, one movement, point. One more time, flex and point. Good. Now bring the feet in if you can. Sit back into the hands. And I want you to extend the right leg out. And I want you to circle. 2, 3, 4. Reverse. 5, 6, 7, 8. Turn out from the hip. Parallel. Turn out. Parallel. Turn out. Parallel. Draw it in. Other leg and circle. 2, 3, 4. Reverse it. 5, 6, 7, 8. Stretch and lengthen. Turn out. This is coming from the hip. As you rotate parallel, turn out, parallel, turn out. Bring it in. Drop the knees. Sit up tall. Again, let's draw the abs in towards the spine and create a C stretch. And up. Create that C stretch. One more time. Go back. And come up. Good. Now we're going to bring our knees together. And we want to make sure that we start with each vertebrae. So every spine segment, you're going to try to roll down with control. All the way. Then stretch the arms and legs. Good. Let's lift the arm and leg that's closest to me off the floor about an inch and lengthen right out of the waist. And relax. Let's do the other side. Lift. So this is elongation. Every time you roll down and I say elongate, you want to have this feeling. Okay? So now bring the arms down. Bend the knees. Now this is very good for stabilization of the core. It works the stretch as you do the hip press. Okay, so stretching through the quad and the hip flexor. And it tones the glutes and hamstring. So the arms play an important role in keeping the upper body stabilized on the floor. Okay, so lengthen the neck. Make sure you're elongated through the neck. Okay, extend the right leg, but let it line up with the left leg. Now with the glutes and hips, you're going to lift up slowly and then lower down slowly. Exhale. 2, 3, 4. Inhale down. 2, 3, 4. Exhale up. 2, 3, 4. Inhale down. 2, 3, 4. Hold up. Flex down and swing. 1. Power. 2. Power. Inhale. Inhale. 2 more. 1 more. Good. Now bend that knee. Cross the other leg over. Have a seat. Draw that thigh in. So now you're stretching the thigh in the glute that was your balance leg. Pulling that thigh in, you're doing a figure 4 stretch. Hold that stretch. Good. Now you're going to place your right leg down, set up your left leg, and here we go. 1, 2, 3, 4. Slowly down. 2, 3, 4. Up. 2, 3, 4, slowly down. 2, 3. Now we're going to hold this one up, hold, and take the swing. As you inhale, exhale down. Inhale, exhale, inhale, exhale, inhale, exhale. 2 more. Up, down, down. Bend that knee. Cross the right leg over. Go ahead and grab the left through the thigh. Pull it in, figure 4 stretch. For 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. And slide it down. Straight leg isometric curl. Bring the arms down first. Now, I want you to think of pulling your rib cage towards your hip and then down. Pull your rib cage towards your hip and then down. So the arms will slide naturally and the head and shoulders will lift naturally. No pressure, no tension. Straight leg isometric. Curling up. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. You're going to keep going. Inhale. Keep that motion. Exhale. Inhale. Adding the arms. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. And relax. Elongate. Bend the knees. Arms lower. So now we're going to do what's called the 100, all right? We're going to change our leg position every 5 counts, all right? But we want to breathe with that, okay? So inhale, you're going to do the 100. Exhale, you're going to change to the next position. Ready? Inhale. 1, 2, 3, 4. Exhale. 2, 3, 4. Inhale. 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 2, 3. Rest. Good. Put the arms in a T and let your knees come away from me to the back. So the 100 is a good way to prepare and do at the beginning to create the warmth in the muscle, the blood to circulate, and the body to prepare for the endurance of the class. The rhythm is very steady on the arms, and it comes from the arms. Doesn't come from the shoulders or the head. Come back to center. Good. Now bring your left leg in, or leg closest to me. Extend the other leg out fully. Feel the stretch, your single knee stretch. Now the rib cage is open, which means the point of my shoulder blades is pressing down and towards each other. Now I'm going to hold that stretch, my single knee stretch, and I'm going to switch. So while one leg is pulling in, the other leg is reaching out of the hip. So now I'm going to take this in slow motion as I pull my rib cage towards my pelvic, and I'm going to pull in one leg and extend the other. Exhale. Inhale. Inhale. Everything else is very steady. So the middle of my back is lengthened through the spine segments and it's anchored. Good. Now place the hand behind. A little faster. Support the head. Full stretch it. Try not to arch through the mid-back. Keep it going. 4 more. 4, 3, 2, 1. Feet down, head down. Arms are wide. Good. Once again, towards me. Knees. and away. Come center. Good. Legs up. So your legs are at a 90-degree angle, full stretch, turned out, heels together. This is your Pilates stance, used very much so with the apparatus. Now, if you have a ring, you're going to hold the ring with the palm of the hands, fingers away. If you don't have a ring, hold the arms just as they are, like this, without the ring. Inhale, hold. Exhale, open. Flex, draw the inner thighs tightly together as you exhale. Now stretch the legs long as you inhale. Exhale. This is for the inner outer thighs. Keep going. And the hips near the groin area. As we inhale, open, and exhale, close. Now the next time I close, I'm going to curl up and reach for my feet. Exhale, squeeze the ring. Inhale, lower. Exhale, squeeze the ring. Inhale, lower. Otherwise, just hold the arms in line with each other without the ring, or use a ball. And open, and close, and point. Right, bring it up. Left, bring it up. Lower the leg down one at a time. Keep the arm reaching, keep the curl. 4 more. 3 more. 2 more. Heels together each time. 1 more. Now, bend the knees, reach over and curl. Now stretch into first position. There you go. Pilates feet. Lengthen. Try not to let the head touch the floor. Arms stay straight through the movement. Inhale as you extend. Exhale. Hold. Bring the feet down. Grab the ring. Now your arms could be fully extended in elongation on the floor, or you could be hanging onto the ring. Drop the knee closest to me. And then drop the other knee. And take that foot and put it over the knee and stretch. So you're stretching your left thigh by pressing your right foot on top of that knee. The arms are an elongation stretch. Let's come back to center and see if we can reverse it away from me. So notice how I'm pressing my knee down, getting that full stretch through the torso, right down through the thigh. Good. We're going to come back center. We're going to slide the legs. Good. Flex the feet. Bring the arms to the side. Ready? And I just want you to curl up. Bend the knees, grab behind, and roll up. Slide them out. Now you got this nice straight back leaning. We're going to do a spine stretch, okay? So we're going to go flat back forward, round the back, roll back to a C, and then lengthen, elongate. Now C stretch back, C stretch forward, lengthen, elongation, and center. Try that again. Flat back forward, elbows wide, curve and round. Stay round, roll back. Open the elbows, lengthen the spine, curve the spine, elbows in, forward, and open, and center. Good. Now, take the ring, and if you don't have a ring, go ahead and use a strap. All right, if you don't have a strap, maybe a towel, okay? So we're gonna keep our legs hip width apart, and we're gonna work a little bit on spine stabilization. So we're gonna hold the ring if we have it, okay? If we don't, we can always use a tubing and resist the tubing above the head or the towel. So we hold and we stand, or I'm sorry, sit tall from the sit bone. Parallel position with the legs, right leg up and down, left leg up and down, right leg up and down, left leg up. Now notice every time I lift, shh, and squeeze the ring. Shh, Don't raise the shoulders up. Good. Now we're going to keep that right leg up, and we're going to point, flex, point, flex. Keep it flexed. Place the foot into the ring or towel. Lift up. 2, 3, 4. Now lean back just a little. Stretch that foot. And what you're going to do is stay seated and go exhale, inhale, exhale, inhale. Straight up with control in both directions. So don't let that leg drop. 4 more. 3 more. Steady the leg that's in the ring. 2 more. 1 more. Good. Lower down. 2, 3, 4. Grab the foot or the ring or the towel, whatever you have, and keep pulling up on that foot. Press it. 4, 3, 2, 1. Point both feet. Reach up. Left leg lift and flex. Point. Flex. Point. Flex. Point. Hold the flex. Place the ring. Lift up. Go for the full stretch now. Full stretch. Lean back onto the glutes. Engage the core. Support the spine with the core muscles. And lift. Lower. So what you're doing is embracing all the core muscles. Your abdominals, your back, and your pelvic floor. So that you can stabilize the spine and work through the movement. Down. Exhale up. Inhale down. Exhale up. Inhale down. Keep flexing at the foot. So keep pushing that heel towards me. Keep curling the toes towards you. Hold the stretch for 4 and 3 and 2 and 1. Good. And center. Good. Now bring the feet to a butterfly position. Straighten. Now I'm going to do the sideways so you can get an idea or an image of what I'm trying to relate to you as far as your spine. So remember, your spine starts at the tailbone. So if you're back here, you're sinking and compressing. So what you want to do is lengthen and elongate. So now my shoulders just went down and back into the pockets. Okay? Good. Now, if you don't have the ring, again, just use your hands. So you're going to try to push forward and keep that back straight. Come back in. Push forward. Keep that back straight and push back. Good. Exhale forward. Inhale. Exhale forward. Inhale. Good. Now bring the knees in. No ring. Good. Sit up tall. And exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale, hold. Lengthen. Breathe. 4, 3, 2, and lower. Good. Put the ring to the side. And let's come onto our stomach. And we're going to do a series of back strength exercises, okay? So, the first thing is elongation again. So remember when we were laying on our back, which is your supine position, we elongated. We have to do the same thing in prone position, which you're in now. Reach forward. And I want you to lift left side and down. Right side and down. Now don't lift and rotate like this, okay? Stay parallel to the floor. Really lengthen out of that waist, reaching with the arm and leg away from each other. Now both. And down. Lift up. And down. 2 more. Lift up. And down. Hold up. Bring the arms side. Relax everything. Go ahead and sway your hips right to left. Good. Now, draw your legs really close together. Notice my feet, they're pointed. They're going to press down on the floor, okay? So is my pelvic. So take your hands, we're going to do a little test. Slide them under your pelvic bone. Good. Now, when I tell you to, I want you to press your hip bones into the hands. Ready? Contract. Press. Exhale. Release. Inhale. Press. Exhale. Release. Inhale. Exhale. And inhale. Good. Now keep the press. And release the arms. Lift the legs. And down. Good. Now you're still pressing. Lift. And down. Now you're pressing not only the pelvic floor, but the top of the feet. You're going to lift through the thoracic extension. As you lift, reach back. Exhale. Ready? Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Notice I'm keeping my feet on the floor. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Bring it in. Good. Bend the knees. Cross the ankles. Now, do not do this, okay? I want you to lift your chest. Straighten your arms. And then line your hips up into a kneeling plank. Good. Now, we're going to lower. Inhale down. Exhale up. Inhale down. Exhale up. Breathe in through the nose and out through the mouth. And in and out. Good. Now pull back. Feel the stretch through the back. This is prayer position in Pilates. Good. And you're going to come up to a long plank position. Hold the plank. Good. Now walk back 4. Now roll up 4. Now roll down 4. Walk the hands out 4. 2, 3. Hold your plank or do 2 push-ups for 4 counts. Good. Walk the hands in 1, 2, 3, 4. Hip over ankle. Roll up. 2, 3. This is called the elephant. Elephant walk. 2, 3, 4. Walk out. I'm going to do the push-up this time. 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Walk back. 1, 2, 3. One more time. Up. 2, 3. Remember the head leads. Chin in. Each vertebrae rolls down. Walk out. 2, 3, 4. Push up. Push up. Drop the knees and relax. Pull back and stretch. Good. Now let's lay on our back. And we're going to do a couple things that involve anchoring the hip flexor while going through the range of motion of the other leg. And then we're going to work the abdominals as well. So go ahead and lay down. Good. Now, bring the leg, your left leg, closest to me. Point it. Try to get it at 90 degrees. Put the arms, let's put the arms in a T position so that we feel the opening in the chest and the anchoring of the rib cage. As we imagine, we're drawing a circle on the ceiling with our foot, our whole leg circles. Circles, small circles. 3, 4, and then we're going to reverse inward. Now the idea of the circle is to let it come towards you, up and towards you. Keep the other leg anchored. Good. Now bend the knee. Place your towel, your tubing, or your ring. Take it to the side and hold. Bring it center. and hold. Bring it side. So we're working through range of motion, working through the mobility of the hip. Good. So it's like a dynamic stretch. Now we're going to hold it in a static stretch. This allows the muscle and the joint to work at a slower pace, but gradually open up and work and do what it needs to do. Good. Now we're going to bring it straight up. Good. And we're going to hold the ring or the towel or the tubing, whatever you have on your foot. The leg that's on the floor must stay there. The leg that's in the ring must stay straight. If straightness is not something you can do right now, bend the knee a little bit, but still press against the pressure. Now the key to straightening the leg means don't lock the knee, okay? Roll up for 4 and down for 4, isolating and articulating each spine segment. Take a deep breath in, exhale, 2, 3, 4, inhale, good, exhale, 1, 2, 3, 4, inhale, down, 2, pull it towards you, 1 more time, roll up, good, roll down. Good. Now keep the leg where it is and let the left arm rest on the floor. The arm that's closest to me. Cross the leg over. Keep the shoulder down and hold the stretch. Hold the stretch. Now, this stretch is going to prepare you for big leg circles in this position. Now come back center. Release the ring. Point the toes. Now here's your big leg. You should have the mobility to do this now. Side, forward, cross, center. Try that again. Side, forward, cross, center. Now there's a breathing to this. Inhale up and inhale up. Leg circles. This is your bigger range of motion. So this is your larger circle. 1 more time. Good, and lower down. Nice job. We're going to take the other leg and I'm going to turn for you so that you can see better. Good. So we're going to take the right leg up, left leg anchored to the floor, full stretch on both, arms in a T. Circle, small. 2, 3, 4. Now reverse it. 4, 3, 2, 1. Good. Now bring the knee in. Place the foot in the ring or whatever you have. The heels to the ceiling. The toes are towards you. The leg is straight. The knee's not locked. Okay, so you're going to bring it to the side. Working through the hip, we're going to bring it back in. And inhale, open. Exhale, close. Good. Again, inhale, open. Exhale, close. Inhale, open, and hold it. Static stretch for 8, 7, 6, 5. Inner thigh, hip, groin area. Good. Changing hands, cross over the body. Now, the right hand is on the floor as the leg comes across. Good. Hold it there. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Come back center. Good. Now we're going to keep that leg in the ring straight, no locking the knee, and the other leg down. Roll up. 1, 2, 3, 4, down, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, down, 2. Now that's what happens when you don't think about that rib pulling in towards the hip. And that's what will happen. You'll feel like your leg will come off the floor, the leg that's supposed to be anchored. And 1, 2, 3, 4, slide back, keep that other leg there with control. Good. Now you release the ring. Stretch the foot, stretch the leg, arm in a T. Full leg circle, big. Out to the side, to the front, cross over, back center. Good. Try it again. Open, cross, bring it. Yep. Have control of the other leg anchoring down. Good. Really feel this through the hips if you can. And good. We're going to take it with the breath now. Ready? And shh. Inhale. Shh. Inhale. Shh. Inhale. One more time. Shh. Inhale. Good. Bring both legs down. How we doing? Arms in a low V. Good. Bring the legs up. Now, we're going to go over. So this is the rollover. Your legs are going to start in a Pilates stance. It's going to go over and open and flex, come down, flex. It's going to go over and flex, point, bring it together, and it's going to come back into Pilates stance. Ready? And over, open, close, hold, go over, point, Pilates stance, roll. Good. Again, over, exhale, inhale, exhale, inhale, stay right there, last one, point, slowly down, and center, good. Now, bend the knees, slide, put your hands right underneath your lower back and glutes. Now, I want you to keep your elbows anchored down, and we're going to try to use each segment of the vertebrae of the spine, rolling up, starting with the head. Roll up, 2, 3, 4. Good. So this is a way to help you roll up without popping the legs off, but you keep your hands right where they are, and as you roll down, you let the pelvic, the tailbone tuck under, you let the elbows touch, and then you roll down. And that helps support you to go down. To come up, you keep the elbows on the floor, and then when you're there, you start to push with your hands. So that's a nice way of doing it and modifying it for those people that can't naturally roll up and roll down. So face front. Okay. So I want you to open your legs just as wide as your mat. Sit up tall. Good. So our saw, we're going to reach out, and we're going to take our pinky finger and reach past our little toe. The idea of the spine rotation is to let the other arm open up to the back at the same time. So we're going to try this as we exhale here and inhale up. Exhale here, inhale up. Shh, up, shh, up. Continue, those that want to follow me, open, exhale, and inhale, shh, and inhale, shh, and inhale, shh, and inhale. Over the leg, good, and center, good. Spine rotation, over the leg, and center. Good. Now take the ring. Option 1, right here. Now if you don't have a ring or a ball to hold on to, just hold here like this, interlace, okay? Or you could hold here, okay? Otherwise, you're right here, palm of the hands against the ring, feeling the resistance. And that's what the ring is for, resistance. So this part of my body is going to rotate, not this part, okay? Spine rotation. Exhale. Inhale. Good. Squeeze the ring. Come back center. Squeeze the ring. Come back center. Again. Exhale, squeeze. Inhale, center. Progressing harder movement, straight up. So not only do you have to rotate now, you have to lengthen. Ready? Exhale, squeeze. Inhale, center. Exhale, squeeze. Inhale, center. Exhale, squeeze. Inhale, center. Exhale, squeeze. Inhale, center. Good. Take the ring out of the way. Good. So now we're going to do a little rotation involving in the hips. All right? So what I want you to do is take the right hip off the floor by rolling the leg inward, but keep the foot fully extended, or leg fully extended and foot on the floor. Come back to center. Do the same thing with the left. So you see the full stretch. You see the foot on the floor and you feel the hip and glute off the floor. Come back down. Try it again. And each time you do it, maybe go a little bit further. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Good. Now, take your arm, go over this leg to the right. Go as low as you can as you sweep across to the other side. Put your hand down behind you and lift your hip. Take it back down. So I'm going to show you that. The best way to do this is to make sure your feet are not sliding on the floor. So make sure your heels are on the mat, okay? And that's why you see I have two mats, okay? So I'm going to start to my right, sweep to my left. Place the left hand down, reach up. Now I'm going to go over to my left, sweep around, step, reach back and come up and down. So the breath goes. Exhale. Inhale. Good. Exhale. Inhale. And center. Good. That's a little more advanced. And it takes a lot more hip mobility to get through that one. Good. Now I just want you to sit up tall. Just breathe. Breathe in. Breathe out. Good. Now take your right leg and bend it back. Take your left leg and bend it forward. The front foot is touching the back knee. Both knees are bent. Take your left hand and place it behind you on the line with the shoulder. Now you're going to lift your hip upward and forward. The arm will end up alongside your ear and you will try to look at your hand. So we go exhale, 2, 3, 4, down, 2, 3, push the hips up and forward, pull, pull, and down. Good. One more time. Exhale, lift, hold it, down. Good. Let's try the other side. So I'm trying to bend both knees equally, keep both feet down. My back arm is right in line and underneath my back shoulder. So that would be your right shoulder, left arm. Ready? Here we go. Lift. Exhale, lift. Inhale, bring it down. Exhale, nice stretch for the hip flexor and psoas muscle. And down. And up. And down. One more time. Exhale as you lift. And down. Good. Okay, so now, strengthening our hips, we're gonna lay down on our right side. Cradle the head. When you cradle the head, the palm should be right in the middle of your skull. Your elbow should be in line with your armpit and shoulder in line with your hip. However, your legs are at a 45-degree angle with the Pilates stance. The other hand is on the floor to give you balance and support in the torso. So you're gonna do a side kick, all right? We're gonna go up and down. Exhale, inhale, exhale, inhale, exhale, inhale one more time. Good. Now flex and pull. Now if you notice the bottom foot on the floor is pointed, you can, however, go to kickstand, which involves the knee straight and the heel to the ceiling. The knee will remain off the floor. Good. And connect. Point the foot. Good. Now I'm going to go back to the stretch and we're going to go 1, 2, swing. Other hand down. 1, 2, swing back. Good. 1, 2, swing back. Now drop both feet down. They're open. Come up. So the top leg is back and the bottom leg is forward. This is very good to strengthen the hip and create a nice workout for the obliques and tricep. I want you to try to really keep the legs straight and the feet pointed to the floor, okay? Good. Take your bottom arm and wrap it around your waist. This part of your arm is gonna lay on the floor. So we're gonna lay on the floor. We're gonna wrap our hand. So my left hand is gonna go right on the floor, but if you notice, I'm right near my elbow. So really the forearms are lined up. Now the neck is an extension of the spine. So you don't wanna drop it and you don't wanna bring it up. You wanna make an extension. So as you push this arm to straighten, exhale, you feel the tricep contract and the obliques. Notice my feet and legs stay where they are. Exhale. Inhale, notice my head stays in alignment with the spine. Inhale down, exhale up. Inhale down, exhale up. Good, and that is a lateral push-up. Let's go to the other side. Cradle the head, line the head, or the elbow, shoulder, and hip. Legs in a Pilates stance. Free arm on the floor to control the torso. Side kick with power. Ready? And exhale. Inhale. Up. Down. Breathe out. Breathe in. Shh. Down. Shh. Down. Shh. Down. Shh. Down. Good. Here we go with the swing. 1, 2. Back point. Flex the foot. Point the foot. Now the bottom leg is steady on the floor. So I'm getting that hip workout in a sagittal plane. There you go. Good. Now put the foot down right where it is. Set up the left arm around the waist. Back of the arm on the floor. Shoulders even. Good. Feet stay wide apart. Hand to the elbow on the floor. Head in line. Exhale, push. Inhale down. Exhale, push. Inhale down. Watch the head. Exhale, push. Inhale down. Exhale, push. Inhale down. And push. Last one. And down. Good. Bend the knees. Come up. Good. So on this side, we're going to do a side bend. I want you to take the back leg and push it against the bottom of the other foot. So the front foot is on its side, the knee's facing me. The other knee's to the ceiling. What you basically do is go out on an angle because you're going to straighten your legs. Squeeze your inner thighs together. Hit a side bend with the shoulder over the wrist. So the motion is going up and out. So we're right here. Take a breath in. Exhale up. Good. Inhale down. Exhale up. Inhale down. Exhale up. Hold it in a T. Now take your focus to the hand that's on the floor. Hold it. Hold it. Breathe. And down. Nice. Good. So I got my left leg, the right, the lower leg is facing me on the floor. The other knee is facing up. Foot is crossed over. As you straighten the legs, the thighs will come together. The body will push towards the hand to line up the shoulder over the wrist, and arm follows. Exhale. Inhale. Shh. Inhale. Shh. Inhale. Hold it. Line the arm up. Look at the hand on the floor. Hold the strength, pushing away from the floor with the breath. And relax. Good job. All right. Doing very good. Sit back and stretch into extended prayer. Take the hands in front. So part of the hip range of motion series, which we are now in, is flexibility as well. So we're gonna put the foot down of the left and then the right. Now, I want your legs to be directly across from each other, but I also want your feet flat on the floor, okay? Make sure you're on the mat so you don't slide. Now, the idea is to go down as far as you can, and I'm just gonna go the width of the mat, because if I go any further, I'll slide. So I'm holding the width of the mat. So, static stretch, letting gravity take over. Good. Now, keeping the feet where they are, you're gonna walk forward like a combat crawl. And you're gonna let your hip drop. And you're on your forearms, and now you feel the stretch through the hips. Okay? So the hips are trying to open and press down. Very, very hard to do. Try to relax. Good. Now take your hands out in front and lift your chest. If that's good, you want more, walk in, lift a little higher. Don't let the shoulders come up, keep them down. Try a little more and come up. You feeling it? I know you are. You're doing good. Stick with me, you're almost there. Good. Relax down. Put the hands beside the chest on the floor and shake your hips as your legs come in. Good. Now, bend your knees and sit back and stretch. Good. Flex your feet, and I'm going to do it sideways so you can see the inverted V position. You want to do what's called a downward dog in yoga, but in Pilates, it's an inverted V. So you're going to come up and hit. So think of the tailbone being the point of the V. Try to see your arms line up with your torso and your ears with your biceps. Try to get the heels down and push that tailbone to the ceiling. Good. Now, don't move your feet, but walk your hands in. Now, if you're a person that can't really touch the floor, then a yoga block would be a good idea right now. So bend the leg that's closest to me while the other leg is getting that stretch. Now you notice I'm not sitting back here. I'm forward on my feet and switch. So you always want to keep that hip alignment over the ankle because you are in parallel. And switch. Now bend the knees. Good. Bring the hands to the thighs. Hinge up and hold. Good. While you're there, look towards me. Look away. Look towards. Look away. Come center. Draw the chin in. Round the spine to curl up the rest of the way. Inhale up. Grab the left wrist. Turn front. Good. And what I want you to do is cross the left leg over. Good. So now go towards the back leg. Come back center and step. Switch the arm stretch. Cross the leg. Lateral stretch over. Hold it. Good. Come center. Nice. Now what I want you to do, just to see where you are with the leg that is your supporting leg. Remember when we were on our back and we used the ring and we opened our leg and then we stretched and crossed our leg? We're going to do the same thing, looking and really checking out that supporting leg. So put your right hand on the wall. Okay? I want you to grab your ankle or your foot of your left and try to bring it to the side and stretch. So this is the stretch we did laying on our back. Hold it. Now once you get comfortable with that supporting leg, you can reach up and try to come away from the wall. So since I can't reach up because the balls are there, I'll reach forward. Good, and bring it back in. So that not only has to do with the flexibility of the leg you're holding, but the strength and the alignment of the leg you're standing on, we call the supporting leg. So we're going to try the other side. So this is to help you, prepare you, and get that hip range of motion and the movement in the legs naturally and freely and not tense, which you need tremendously, not only for mat Pilates, but for apparatuses in Pilates, any of the equipment. So we're going to take that outer leg and cross. We're going to grab and lift. Keep the hip, see the hip up? We want that hip down, okay? And if you feel like you can balance, then reach up, all right? Hold that stretch. And bring it down. Bring your feet to Pilates stance. Reach to the left as far as you can. Bring it up. Reach to the right as far as you can. So the key to that stretch, as you did laying on the floor, and then again just now, is about keeping your shoulders even over your hips and keeping the leg that's out tucked under. So it'll go higher than normal. The leg you're standing on is pushing into the floor, okay? And that push into the floor is also a length out of that side. And that is where I told you to anchor that leg down. So what you were doing on the floor is mimicking the one we just did. So I want to thank you. You did a wonderful job. I hope you understood everything. This was a combination of mat Pilates. We just threw a little bit of IMX in with a little bit of Joseph mat Pilates 34 exercises. So I took a few out of his exercise regimen. I want to thank you again. Have a wonderful day. God bless.